Do you think the world's greatest geniuses are born with a special mind? Is mastery only for those who are naturally talented from birth? If you think so, then you might be missing the biggest truth. Robert Greene's book Mastery reveals that anyone can become a master, they just need the right mindset and the right approach. In today's video, we will learn how the mindset of masters is different from ordinary people, how you can develop the mastery mindset yourself, and the secret techniques that helped great leaders and innovators reach the heights of success. If you also want to become the best in your field, then make sure to watch this video till the end, because here, you won't just hear theories, but also get practical tips. So without wasting any time, let's get started. Chapter 1: Discovering Your True Calling. Do you believe that you were born for a specific purpose in this world? Do you have a hidden talent that you haven't discovered yet? If so, you're not alone. The truth is that every person in this world has a unique calling. But most people, instead of recognizing it, follow the paths set by society and never realize their true potential. However, if you identify your true calling and start living for it, you can become like those great personalities who made history. In this first chapter of Robert Greene's best-selling book Mastery, we will explore how to recognize your true talent and master your field, why childhood interests hold the key to your true calling, practical steps to follow your passion and achieve mastery, how to identify your true passion. Think about your childhood. What activities kept you engaged for hours? What games, subjects, or hobbies fascinated you the most? What things felt easier for you compared to others? Examples: Albert Einstein received a small compass as a child and was mesmerized by its needle's mysterious movement. This small curiosity led him to become one of the greatest scientists ever. Elon Musk was obsessed with rockets and technology as a child, and today, he owns SpaceX and Tesla. Take a moment today to recall your childhood memories and think about what brought you the most joy and satisfaction. Breaking free from society's expectations. Parents, society, and friends often tell us what we should do. But has anyone ever asked what you truly want to do? Most people lose their real identity because of societal expectations. Choosing a career just for money, fame, or security will never make you a master. Example: Charles Darwin's father wanted him to become a doctor, but his true passion was in biology. Had he succumbed to social pressure, he might never have written the theory of evolution. Listen to others' opinions, but carve your own path. Mastery takes time. Start small. Greatness begins with small steps. What should you do? Work on small projects. Learn new skills and experiment. Slowly develop mastery over time. Example: Leonardo da Vinci started in a small studio making simple sketches. Gradually, he mastered painting, anatomy, and engineering, becoming one of the greatest artists of all time. If you have a big dream, break it down into small steps and work on it daily. Maintain your passion. The road to success is not easy. Only those who refuse to give up can achieve mastery. How to stay patient. Find the right mentor or role model. Learn from failures and keep moving forward. Continuously improve yourself. Example: Thomas Edison failed thousands of times before inventing the light bulb. He never gave up and kept learning new things. Whenever you face difficulties, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? Key takeaways. Every person has a unique calling. Identify your childhood interests and hidden talents. Don't give in to social pressure, create your own path. Start small and gradually work towards mastery. See failures as learning opportunities, not setbacks. If you follow this process, you, too, can become a master in your field. But have you ever wondered how the right mentor can completely change your career? Do you really need a mentor, or can you learn on your own? In the next chapter, we'll explore the art of learning and the power of a true mentor. Stay tuned! Chapter 2: The Power of Mentorship. Have you ever wondered how history's greatest figures, like Einstein, Leonardo da Vinci, Henry Ford, or Steve Jobs, became so successful? Were they born geniuses, or did they do something that most people don't? In this chapter, Robert Greene explains that the journey to mastery requires apprenticeship, a structured learning process that is crucial for achieving greatness. If you want to become a master in your career or life, you first need the right mentor or guide. No one becomes a master overnight. Every great person has gone through a long learning phase. This is what Robert Greene calls the apprenticeship phase. The 3 stages of apprenticeship. 1. Adopt a deep learning mindset. Let go of your ego while learning. Don't assume you know everything, always remain a student. 2. Choose the right mentor. Ask yourself, is there someone around me who is a master in my field? A good mentor doesn't just teach but also provides the right direction. 3. Fully immerse yourself. Mastering any skill requires 10,000 hours of practice. When learning something, dive into it completely. Examples: Leonardo da Vinci worked in a famous artist's studio, where he learned the intricacies of painting and anatomy. Henry Ford started as an engineer, gaining deep knowledge of the automobile industry before founding Ford Motors. If you want to become a master in your field, start learning from an expert today. Why is a mentor important? You can learn on your own, but a great mentor can accelerate your success by 10 times. What does a good mentor do? Quickly identifies and corrects your mistakes. Guides you in the right direction. Shares years of experience, helping you learn faster. Examples: Alexander the Great was mentored by Aristotle, who taught him politics and warfare. Apple's co-founder Steve Jobs learned from multiple mentors and later mentored Mark Zuckerberg, the founder of Facebook. Look for someone in your life from whom you can learn valuable skills. Beware of the wrong mentor. Simply choosing any mentor is not enough, you need the right one. How to identify a bad mentor? Someone who has stopped learning themselves. Someone who tries to put you down. Someone who is only mentoring for money or fame. How to identify a good mentor? Someone who is continuously learning and evolving. Someone who inspires you and provides clear guidance. Someone who recognizes your talent and helps you refine it. Example: Thomas Edison's schoolteacher once called him dumb, but his mother became his first mentor, encouraging him to explore science. Never choose a mentor just because they are famous. Analyze their qualities before committing. Learning beyond books, the need for practical experience. Reading books or attending classes alone is not enough to master a skill. Robert Greene emphasizes that true learning comes from practical exposure. How to gain real-world experience. Get hands-on experience in your field. Don't just follow your mentor, observe how they work and think. Work on small projects and learn through direct experience. Example: Benjamin Franklin had no formal schooling, but he learned printing and publishing from his mentor, eventually becoming one of America's greatest leaders. Don't rely solely on books, gain real-world experience to master your craft. Key takeaways: no one becomes a master overnight, everyone must go through a learning process. A great mentor can significantly speed up your success. Avoid bad mentors and carefully select the right guide. Learn not just from books, but through real-world experience. If you truly want to master your career, start following this learning process today. But have you ever wondered how real creativity develops? Are great people born creative, or do they develop creativity through a specific process? In the next chapter, we will explore the power of a creative mind and how to develop it. Stay tuned! Chapter 3: Awakening Creativity. Do you think only naturally gifted people are creative? Is creativity a God-given skill, or can it be developed? In this chapter, Robert Greene explains that true mastery comes when we go beyond learning and awaken our own thinking and creativity. The real magic happens when we start using our knowledge in new and unique ways after learning from a mentor. Go beyond learning. Learning is important, but true mastery comes when you add your own creativity. Simply copying your mentor is not enough, you must also create your own identity. How to move forward. Develop your own style. Explore new things and experiment. Adapt what you've learned from your mentor in your own way. Examples. Pablo Picasso initially copied old masters, but later developed his own style, Cubism, which made him immortal in history. Steve Jobs studied computer science in his early days, but later combined design and user experience with technology, making Apple the world's most innovative company. Start working on creating your own identity today. Don't just limit yourself to learning, add your own creativity. Do not fear failure. Creativity comes when you are willing to take risks. Failure is a necessary process that helps you grow. How to learn from failure. Run small experiments and test new ideas. Embrace mistakes and learn from them. See every failure as an opportunity to improve. Examples. Thomas Edison failed more than 10,000 times before inventing the light bulb. J.K. Rowling was rejected by 12 publishers, but she didn't give up, and Harry Potter became one of the most successful book series in history. From today, stop running from failures, embrace them and learn. Adopt a new perspective. If you think like everyone else, you will never create something new. Creativity happens when you look at problems from a different perspective. How to develop a new perspective. Read diverse topics and learn from different fields. Apply ideas from other industries to your own work. Step out of your comfort zone and face new challenges. Examples. Elon Musk didn't follow traditional space industry rules, he thought differently and created SpaceX. Leonardo da Vinci didn't just focus on painting, he studied science, anatomy, and engineering, which gave his art a unique depth. Read something new every day and think about how you can use it in your field. Maintain passion and patience. The journey of creativity is long, and patience is essential. People who give up quickly never achieve mastery. How to stay patient. Set small goals and achieve them step by step. Celebrate every small improvement. Keep going, even when things get tough. Examples. Vincent van Gogh never gained fame during his lifetime, but he never stopped painting. Today, his artworks sell for millions. Steve Jobs was once fired from Apple, but he didn't give up. His creative vision helped him rebuild Apple into the world's #1 company. Work towards your goal every day, even if results aren't immediate. Key takeaways. Creativity is not magic, it can be developed. Learning alone doesn't lead to mastery, you must add your own thinking. Don't fear failure, it's the best way to learn. Always explore new ideas and think differently. Most importantly, stay patient and passionate. If you apply these methods, you too can become a master in your field. But have you ever wondered how the world's greatest inventors and innovators bring their ideas to life? Is there a special strategy that geniuses use to turn ideas into reality? In the next chapter, we'll explore the power of innovation and how to turn ideas into reality. Stay tuned! Chapter 4: Social Intelligence. Have you ever noticed that some people, no matter how hard they work, never achieve success? While others seem to move ahead effortlessly? The reason is their social intelligence, the ability to understand people and interact with them effectively. In this chapter, Robert Greene explains that if you want to achieve mastery in any field, talent and hard work alone are not enough. You must also become skilled at reading people and understanding their behavior. Why is social intelligence important? If you don't understand people, they can turn against you. No matter how good your skills are, if you fail to connect with others, you won't progress. Examples. Steve Jobs initially failed because he couldn't handle his team well. But once he understood people's psychology, he transformed Apple into the world's most innovative company. Abraham Lincoln learned to handle even his enemies wisely. He included his strongest opponents in his cabinet, ensuring that America moved in the right direction. From today, start observing people's emotions and try to see things from their perspective. How to develop a deep understanding of people. Adopt a new perspective when looking at people. Understand the true emotions behind their words. Read body language to recognize their real feelings. Put yourself in others' shoes to develop empathy. Examples. Mahatma Gandhi defeated British rule not through violence, but by understanding their mindset and using non-violence as a weapon. Warren Buffett doesn't just look at financial data before investing, he also studies the mentality of a company's management. Next time you talk to someone, don't just listen to their words, pay attention to their emotions and body language. Understand politics and ego games. Politics exists everywhere, in offices, businesses, and even among friends. If you don't understand this, others may manipulate you. How to identify when someone is playing games against you. If someone takes credit for your work. If someone tries to damage your reputation. If someone constantly tries to put you down. Examples. Niccolò Machiavelli studied politics and human nature and wrote The Prince, one of the most influential strategy books of all time. Elon Musk navigated political challenges within Tesla and SpaceX to save and grow his businesses. If someone is playing games against you, don't react emotionally, instead, create a smart strategy. Balance honesty and cunningness. Being just clever won't work, and being just honest won't help you move ahead either. You must apply the right strategy at the right time. Speak honestly when necessary. Stay silent when needed and observe the situation. Never reveal your weaknesses to the wrong person. Examples. Napoleon Bonaparte balanced cunningness and honesty in his military strategies. Dhirubhai Ambani understood people's psychology and used his intelligence to build India's biggest business empire. In every situation, think about how to maintain the right balance between honesty and smartness. Key takeaways. Success doesn't come from talent and hard work alone, understanding people is crucial. If you can read people's minds, you can make better decisions. Social intelligence helps you rise quickly in any field. Understanding politics and ego games is essential to protect yourself. Don't rely solely on honesty or cleverness, balance both wisely. If you master these skills, you can achieve great success in both your career and life. But have you ever wondered how some people overcome any challenge while others give up? Is there a special mindset that separates true masters from ordinary people? In the next chapter, we'll explore the mindset of masters and the true key to success. Stay tuned. Chapter 5: The Mastery Mindset. Do you think the world's greatest geniuses are born with a special brain? Is mastery only for those who are naturally talented? Robert Greene explains that this is not true. Mastery comes from a specific mindset, which anyone can develop. In this chapter, we'll learn how masters use their minds and how we can think like them. Most people believe there is a limit to learning, but masters never stop acquiring new knowledge. They look at problems from multiple perspectives. Examples. Albert Einstein never confined his mind, he tried to see physics in a completely new way, leading to the theory of relativity. Elon Musk didn't just learn rocket science, he combined electric cars, AI, neuroscience, and multiple fields to create groundbreaking innovations. Instead of looking at problems in the same way, try thinking differently and ask yourself, what if I see this from a completely new perspective? Masters keep their minds open and always experiment. Masters don't fear failure, they learn from it. Write down new ideas every day and think about how to apply them. Read new things and step out of your comfort zone. Even if an idea seems strange, explore it, it might lead you to mastery. Examples. Thomas Edison conducted thousands of failed experiments, but he never gave up. Eventually, he invented the light bulb. Steve Jobs combined technology and art, creating some of the most beautiful and innovative devices in history. Explore something new every day and keep your mind open to different possibilities. Masters think in multiple dimensions. Most people think in a straight line, but masters think in multiple directions. They use both logic and emotions. How to develop multidimensional thinking. Combine science and art, technology and finance, think beyond boundaries. Question existing rules and look for new possibilities. See the world from a fresh perspective. Examples. Leonardo da Vinci blended art, anatomy, engineering, and science to make incredible discoveries. Nikola Tesla didn't just focus on electricity, he reimagined energy itself. Never limit your mind to just one field, keep learning new things and connect them. Develop deep focus. Masters don't settle for surface-level knowledge, they dive deep. They can focus intensely on one thing for long periods, which helps them understand it deeply. Spend 2 to 3 hours daily working on something without distractions. Gradually increase your ability to concentrate. Avoid social media and unnecessary distractions, they can destroy your ability to think deeply. Examples. Bill Gates takes Think Weeks every year, where he isolates himself to read and think deeply. Isaac Newton spent his entire life deeply thinking, which led to the discovery of gravity. Starting today, spend at least 1 to 2 hours daily in deep, uninterrupted thinking and learning. Key takeaways. Mastery is not about talent, it's about mindset. The more open and multidimensional your thinking, the greater your mastery. Learn something new every day and try to see it from different perspectives. Develop deep focus and train yourself to concentrate for long periods. Experiment constantly and challenge your own ideas. If you adopt these habits, you can achieve mastery in any field. But have you ever wondered why real innovation and greatness happen when people think differently from the world? Did the greatest leaders and innovators have a secret that set them apart? In the next chapter, we'll explore the Master's Game, the secret of true masters. Stay tuned. Chapter 6, The Power of Masters. Have you ever wondered how the world's greatest geniuses solve problems so quickly and effortlessly? Do they have a secret power that makes them different from ordinary people? Robert Greene explains that true masters combine logic and intuition. They take their knowledge, experience, and practice to a whole new level, giving them an almost superhuman level of understanding. In this chapter, we will learn how you can develop the mindset of a master. Masters balance logic and intuition. Ordinary people rely only on logic, but masters balance both logic and intuition. They understand things so deeply through experience that they can make the right decisions without overthinking. Examples. Google co-founders Larry Page and Sergey Brin did not rely only on data and logic but also used intuition to sense that the future of the internet lay in search engines. Bruce Lee practiced martial arts so much that his mind and body worked as one, he could make the right move instinctively without thinking. Train your skills so well that your mind and body start making the right decisions automatically. How to balance logic and intuition. Thinking only logically makes decision-making slow.
Thinking only intuitively can lead to wrong decisions. Masters balance both to make the best decisions.
How to do it. 1. Learn deeply and understand every detail in your field. 2. Observe how experts and mentors make decisions. 3. Gradually start trusting your instincts and recognizing patterns. Examples. Warren Buffett doesn't rely only on financial data when investing in a company, he uses his intuition and experience to predict its true future potential. MS Dhoni, one of the greatest cricket captains, uses both logic and intuition to make the right decisions at the right time. Ask yourself daily. Am I relying only on logic, or am I also learning from experience to make better decisions? Masters recognize patterns quickly. Masters can spot hidden patterns faster than others. They notice even the smallest details, which helps them stay ahead of everyone else. How to do it. Study deeply in your field. Analyze history, psychology, and past business trends. Learn from failures and recognize recurring mistakes. Examples. Sherlock Holmes solves cases by finding hidden patterns in small details. Steve Jobs noticed that the combination of technology and design was the key to success, which is why he made Apple products both functional and beautiful. Start training yourself to recognize patterns in your life and work. Masters enter the flow state. When you are completely immersed in your work and lose track of time, you experience a state of flow. Masters operate in this flow state, allowing them to perform at their absolute best. How to do it. Work deeply on one task for extended periods without distractions. Control your emotions and keep practicing. Enjoy the process, not just the results. Examples. Michael Jordan trained himself to enter the flow state during basketball matches, helping him deliver elite performances every time. Lata Mangeshkar was so deeply involved in her singing that her voice felt magical to listeners. From today onwards, spend at least 1 to 2 hours in deep, uninterrupted work daily. Key takeaways. Masters don't rely only on logic, they use both logic and intuition. They recognize patterns quickly and make faster, better decisions. They constantly experiment and learn from their mistakes. They stay in the flow state to push their skills to perfection. If you want to achieve mastery, you must adopt this mindset. If you start following these principles, you, too, can become a master in your field. Friends, that's all for today's audiobook. I hope you learned something new. If you haven't liked the video yet, make sure to like it and subscribe to our channel. Also, let me know in the comments how you like this audiobook and which book topic you want next. Let's meet again in another exciting and powerful audiobook. Until then, stay happy and keep your family happy. As always, I'll say this again, achieve something so great that the world wishes to be like you.